Hi everyone, this is Diane and I'm going to do a little video today using a new border system punch that my friend Nancy bought at Michael's. Thanks, Nance! She let me borrow it so I could play with it and see if I liked it. It's by Marvy Uchida and it's called Quick Borders. This is actually the extra little cartridges you can get that go with it. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not. This one right here I originally thought was a fence, but it's not. It actually threads ribbon, and that one comes with the punch. But you can buy these other 7 ones separately. They're at Michael's. These are the little cartridges are $9.99, so you can use your coupon and get some extra cartridges. This is actually the system. This is this piece that you put your paper in. It will hold a 12 by 12 paper. And then this is actually the tool that you use to put the cartridges in. So it comes with this one, like I said. This one is the ribbon threader. Pops in. If you want to take it out to put in a new one, it has this little button at the back. You just push that one and then your cartridge will just pop right out. So we're going to use the ribbon one today on a card I was doing. And I was just going to show you what it looks like. It will hold a 12 by 12 paper. I didn't use 12 by 12. I just was playing with it a little bit, so I did this one. This is the one that I thought was a fence. It's actually for the ribbon. And then this cartridge here is an extra one that Nancy bought, and I punched that one out, and that one is really pretty. And that one is called, let me see, it was Antique something. Antique Floral. And so this is the one that's, you have to buy this one separate. This one doesn't come with it. So let's put in some paper and see how this works. You lift up this little lever. This is magnetic. And you're going to line up your punch. When we first played with it, we could not figure out how to line up these little notches into here when the paper was over it. And then when I got it home and saw in the light, there's actually a little notch right here on the tool. I think when I buy this, I'm going to actually color that black, maybe with a Sharpie. And then there's also little notches along this little grid here, and so you just match those up as you go. So you're going to lift this up, you're going to put your paper in, and you're going to slide that in so it goes all the way against this little, I don't know what you'll call it, guide, I guess. And once your paper is in there, you'll flip that down. It locks this in place. So you're going to punch, and then you're just going to slide it along, and you'll see this notch and this notch line up, and that'll pop right in there. Punch it again, slide it along, punch it again, and this will, like I said, go up to a 12-inch piece of paper. The thing I really like about this is normally with border punches you have to keep flipping them over to see if you've got them lined up right. If you try to do it on the little gauge, sometimes you miss one and you have to go back and then it cuts off part of another one. So this one just makes a really nice continuous border. So that's how you play with that. And I really like it. I'm going to get this and I'm going to add a few of the cartridges to my collection. So what I did with it was I actually cut a smaller one to work with on a card. When I threaded my ribbon through, I started a little ways in, like the 4th one in, because I didn't want my bow hanging way off out here. I wanted my bow to be in here. So I started with this tail of my bow, threaded that through, and then I took this extra little piece here and just used the last 2 loops. So that gave me my bow not quite hanging off the edge quite as much, because I didn't really want it to do that. So there's that. Let me turn on my light here. I don't know if that's going to help or not. These papers I'm using are from an old paper stack I had. It was actually Debbie Mum. I liked this one here, and I just put on some green and added this top layer here. So that's going to be the layers on the front of my card. And I'm going to attach this little ribbon holder here. I need to figure out the real name of that. It's not a ribbon holder, that's what I call it. It is called Ribbon Stitch. And I really like that it's got the scallop with the holes and everything already. So I'm going to attach that right there. And I think I want a little bit of that green showing. I'm going to line up the edges right about there. Flip that over to the back and add my tape and get this layered onto the card. There we go. I just think this is such a cute punch. Of all the punches on there, I think it's actually the cutest one, and that's the one that comes with it. Okay, so here's my pink ATG. Gotta have my pink. And this is some Basil Bling cardstock. This card is actually a 5x5 card. So there we go there. I used a penny black stamp. I thought she was so cute. I pretty much colored it the same. I only added a few changes. Layered mine onto some green and some yellow. The only changes I really made, I put crystal lacquer on the little cherry. I made white frosting instead of the pink. And instead of the green wings, I just used stickles. And then I took a white pen and made little white dots on her dress and then colored it with my Copics. So that's the only difference really, because I thought the way they colored it was pretty cute. So I'm just going to attach her to my card. How about there? And then I'm going to take some buttons. I've already tied a little bit of pink embroidery floss in there and attach those with some of the larger size glue dots. Line those up on this yellow. I wanted to put a little bit of yellow in there because it had that yellow stitching in the paper. So we'll put one there. And then we'll put one at the top, and then I can try to get the one in the middle even. And we'll see if that happens or not. Okay. So there we go. And how about right there? Okay, I think that's it. So there's my card for today. Thanks for watching. Bye!